I'm using Snagit to grab the video from the screen. I don't know if there is a limit. Yeah, it is nice, Simon. It's smoothed out nicely. So what's the next target? Yeah, I don't know what. There's two really bright red areas. I think you're talking about this here. Okay, let's see. What the heck is that?
Operation completed.
Nope, that's too faint to look for. Okay.
Telescope slewing to target.
Oh, let's go to the power lines.
Telescope slew complete.
Okay. Let me do a white balance while I'm waiting for an image to show up. Okay. Shouldn't need 30 seconds for this, but we'll see. Okay, nice. Hubble's Variable Nebula. Really? I just did a vertical flip. Let's see what happens. Better? Probably don't need 30 seconds for this. Went to 20. Yeah, let me move the histogram now. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely blowing out with, especially with max gain. Yeah, that looks better. Okay. See here, you got Hubble's variable nebula, and right nearby you got the cone. I remember getting the cone with my 8-inch, 11-inch Hyperstar with the Hyper Plus, and being able to see the reds and the blues with nice contrast many, many years ago. Yes. For something like that, the F2 does help. I can see where this would confuse people thinking it was a comet when you first look at it. So we're pretty close to there. Well, let's see.
Telescope slewing to target. Telescope slew complete.
Probably have to go to longer exposure now since I went over to the Cone Nebula. Okay, there's the bright star. Okay, let's increase the exposure with this. I think the cone is just to the right of center. Oh wait, the cone should be at the bottom. Ah, man. So I gotta figure out if I move it straight up. Let me go to a short exposure. Let's see. I can move that bright star out the field of view at the top. See if I went the wrong way. Yep. The cone should be at the top, at the very, in this view, it should be at the bottom. So let me do a vertical flip. Where is it? Flip, 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 flip. Ah, wrong way. Okay, now let me go to longer exposure. Stop. So if the Christmas tree is now vertical, then the cone should be at the very top of the tree. Yeah, there's the cone coming in at the top. Yep, I was right. So there's the cone right here. I'm going to move it down a hair so I can get a little bit more of the cone in. But I want to keep that blue reflection nebula in. Okay. Okay. So the base of the Christmas tree is out the bottom, but the cone is at the top. Okay, let's see. Now let me do some average stacking. Okay. Evening, Dennis. Like Simon, I said, this first time I saw this with the Hyper Plus, the contrast between the reds around the cone and the blue at the bottom were very obvious. Yeah, you can see the cone at the top and you can see the blue reflection nebula at the bottom. I want to get a little bit darker. Let me raise the black point a little bit. Go to 40. Yeah, the cone is standing out nicely now. I guess I'll go there next. Yeah, the nebula at the bottom would be NGC 226. No, 2264 is an open cluster. Yeah, they don't have the designation of the blue nebula. No, the cone is not. It's yeah, that the tip of the cone. I guess that's a star forming region right at the very tip. In that reddish glow. So how many do we have in the stack? 6 in, 5 out. Looking good tonight. Come back to the rosette. I'll only be able to get part of it. So let me go to Orion. Let's see, the flame is what, 2024?
Telescope slewing to target. Telescope slew complete.
Let's see, rotate it up. Okay, get the dome out of the way. Okay. You could do a white balance as I'm moving down towards the southeast where I have some light pollution. Probably don't need 30 seconds, huh? Stop. Let me go to 15 seconds. Start with it. And start with the default histogram. Let me do a vertical flip because I guess the flame is not right. Okay, now it'll be right. Wait till it flips around. Okay. Now let me go with a longer exposure. Stop, and let me go to, say, 25. It's hard to get Allen attack out of the field of view. Let's do some average stacking now. Okay. It's looking pretty nice too. Where's my sharpness? Okay, that's an average of 2. It's looking pretty good too. Yes, there's a slight ghost of Allen attack. You can see it just to the left of the flame. Really hard to compete with Allen attack, but you can zoom in and Yes, I am. I could try a slightly longer exposure. See what 30 does. And after this, it'll be time to go to the horse head. Yes, I am, Simon. Very nice. Well, it's just a hop, skip, and a jump over to Horsey.
Telescope slew into target.
Yep, that was a big move right over to the horse head. Okay, let's see.
Telescope slew complete.
Helm attack moved out. I think that's 2023 at the top. Yeah, probably 2023 at the top. Yep. Oh, beautiful. Woohoo! That is nice. Yeah. Nice blues of 2023, and then the horse head. Yes, Simon, I'm liking max gain. Rock was telling me he generally uses 10 to 20 gain. I have been using 40, and now 160. Waiting for the second one to average into the stack. There it is. Okay, we got two in the stack. Smoothed out really nice. Wow. You can see the little gray vein running down the back of the horse's neck. I would try to check on Rusty's broadcast, but I don't want to take the chance of crashing. 2023 at the top is showing some nice structure in the reflection nebula. Man, that is pretty. all the years looking for this target in the 17.5 with eyepieces. And on a few occasions thinking I saw the void where the horse head was in an eyepiece. The tip was always looking for this little 30, 60, 90 triangle of stars in the eyepiece, and the horse's nose was always right off the come on. The nose was always right off the tip of the apex of the triangle. Then you'd sit there and use your imaginary vision and say, yep, I think I saw the horse head. Thank you, Michael. I almost didn't broadcast tonight. I've been standing on my feet all day working on woodworking out in the backyard, and it's 2 days in a row. It's taken its toll. But I'm really liking what I'm seeing tonight. Man, God, that is gorgeous. I wish I had been capturing images in addition to recording video. Oh well. I'll definitely post links to the video. Well, hopefully he's enjoying his birthday today. Oh well, while I'm in the area, let's go to oh, he finally sent it back to you, Bob? Good. Slew to and center at cursor.
Telescope slew into target.
Off to a new target.
Telescope slew complete.
Don't have to move the dome. Good. Okay. I'm going to move down a hair. Okay, let me stop. Loop, and I want to move down just a hair. And I think I went up. That one I think went down. Yep. And now let's go back to the long exposure. Stop. Loop. Tell Anna happy birthday, Dewey. I saw that she and Rock have the same birth date. Okay, I'm looking at M78. I really should have moved it down even more, I think. Let me stop it again. Okay. Yeah, I've been doing, started off doing flat galaxies from the Astronomical League and then went off to some other things. The Horsehead just now was incredible. Now I'm over on M78. And now let's see, where is the histogram? Let me raise the black to about 55 and then do some average stacking. Okay. Yeah, I heard. Okay. Got one into the mix.
Operation completed. Okay. So at the NGC 2064, NGC 2064 is right there. NGC 2061 at the top.
Jeff, is that question for me? Is there heat in my observatory? Oh, okay. What's amazing is McNeil's Nebula, which was discovered a few years ago, totally gone now, doesn't exist anymore. This dark nebula that's showing up, I don't remember seeing this before. But it shows up on the DSS image. They pulled the DSS image. Yeah, you can see the DSS, you can see the dark nebula in the DSS image on the left, and you can see it live on the right. Cool. This is M78 in Orion. But there's all kinds of other NGCs that are part of M78. But I've never seen that dark nebula before. The one I got highlighted before. Interesting. Okay, time to move. I'm using DB2, if that's what you meant doing. Uh, 1440 by 1080 for the broadcast.
Telescope slewing to target. Telescope slewing to target.
God.
Telescope slew complete.
Okay, let's see. Did it get to the new target? Why did the image freeze? Well, I moved to a new target and it didn't change. Yeah, Dewey, Jeff, I'm gonna have to look at what you posted. Okay, why did it not update?